Video editing can seem overwhelming at first, but with a few simple steps, you'll be creating awesome videos in no time. Today, I'll take you through the basics, from choosing your editing software to putting the final touches on your video. First up, choosing your software. If you're just getting started, you don't need to dive into anything too complex. Some popular beginner-friendly options are iMovie for Mac users, or if you're on Windows, programs like Clipchamp and DaVinciResolve are great and even free to use. Once you've picked your software, let's talk basics. Editing usually starts with trimming and cutting, removing unwanted sections and keeping the best parts of your footage. Think of it as crafting a story. And don't worry, most editing programs have simple tools for this. It's often as easy as dragging and dropping. Next, we add some flavor. Try adding transitions between clips, like fades or slides, which help your video flow smoothly. Just don't overdo it. Keeping it simple tends to look more polished. Now, let's add music and text. Music can add a lot of personality to your video, and most editing software has libraries with music you can use. As for text, adding titles or captions helps viewers follow along, especially if you're explaining something. Just make sure it's easy to read. And finally, the last step, exporting. Once you're happy with the edit, it's time to save or export your video in a shareable format. Choose a high resolution, like 1080p, for the best quality on social media or YouTube. To wrap up, here's my advice if you're just starting out. Don't worry about making everything perfect right away. Video editing is a skill that gets easier with practice, and the best way to learn is by experimenting. So dive in, try new things, and most importantly, have fun with it. You'll be amazed at what you can create.